Hey everyone, welcome to the Muddy Reviews. Today, what you see in front of you is a multicam chest rig. But it's not just any multicam chest rig, guys. This is the Onward Research Recce rig. So this is the chest rig that good old Papa Thumb, Grand Thumb himself, decided to bless the world with. And this was birthed from his hard work, knowledge, and his brain. And overall, very positive from me. I am a bit of a chest rig connoisseur. I've been using rigs my whole career on and off, different types, different reasons, different manufacturers. I've always liked having my fighting load removable from my body armor and not always attached to me. So sometimes in the BB Wars, I will run kits where I have all my shit mollied on me, and that's just because I'm doing a specific impression and of a certain unit, but I still try to tailor it as close to me as I can. Now, have I run stuff molly directly to a vest in the past? Yes, but I love chest rigs, and that's why I really, really wanted to get my hands on this rig, because I was super curious. Right away, I will admit, it didn't jump out at me as being revolutionary, so to speak. It is, at the end of the day, at its heart, a rack. It's similar to offerings that I've seen in the past that I've run personally from like Eagle Industries, London Bridge Trading, Tactical Tailor, etc. However, it is a really, really nice rig. A lot of those rigs don't exist anymore. They're just hard to come by, and they're just of an older style, older design. This rig has brought a bunch of those features from those older rigs and added a bunch of modernization to them, and you now get a really competent, very user-friendly chest rig, and I'm really happy about that. So let's jump into the whole thing itself. So when you get this, I'm just going to show you guys this. It comes in this big-ass Ziploc bag, which seems to be kind of industry standard nowadays. And it does come to you in this pretty cool bag with this giant Onward Research Buffalo. Kind of cool. I was definitely excited when I saw that on my doorstep. I was like, oh, snap, that's Onward Research, cool. So, the rig. Whole thing is multicam. Everything on it that can be multicam is multicam. I appreciate that. Right now, I have it kind of like gussied up because I wanted to show you guys kind of what you can do with it. So I have a Haley Strategic. Of course, that's, Travis Haley is Grand Thumb's dad. So I thought it fitting to run a Haley Strategic dangler on this outdoor research recce rig. Fits really well. That's one of the things I like about this rig, that he brought in dangler and lower abdomen integration, which is pretty great. Onward Research does offer their own pouch that you can run as a subload. I didn't feel like grabbing that because I have plenty of subloads already, but I might grab it in the near future just to review and check it out. The back strap, I'm just going to undo it so you can see it, is completely multicam woven jacquard webbing. Really nice. Terminates out into two male side release buckles, and you got two tri-glides to kind of work your slop out. I will probably still end up taping stuff because it's just how it works. I don't really like just the tri-glides personally. That's just me. Or elastic retainers. That's something I do kind of like. The pouches, nice pouches. They are very taut like a Toiger. They are very, very taut pouches. When you run one mag, you're going to have no issues. Or two mags, you pull one out, it's going to definitely suck down and hold that other mag in a place without any real issues. And that is really nice. Right now, I have 4 different magazines in here of different types. And I have a couple others I'll show you. So right now, we have in here 2 G&G mid-caps standard GI style pouches of magazines. I was able to get 2 very cleanly, very easily in that pouch. As you can see, the pouches have this, like, almost feels like pleather. I know that's probably not what it is. Backing to help make them a little more resistant to wear and tear. And you got the same thing back here behind the retention point, and then the actual Velcro retention point, the loop is multicam, which I think is awesome, a nice little touch. And then the pouches themselves have this 1-inch elastic in multicam that helps with the retention. I am worried that that will wear over time, because that seems to be a common issue. I mean, it is elastic, and elastic does wear and break down. So when that does happen, that's going to suck, but it's what it is. The little pulls down here for the pouch flaps, they are also multicam loop or multicam webbing, and they form a little loop you could put in like 550 cord, little tie offs back here if you needed to help with pulling the mags up, and that's kind of an old school trick I used to do. Right here we have 2 of the EMG Lancer mags. Kind of not surprising, as you know, they're basically just AR mags. In here we have a Tokamory G3 magazine, 308. Another type of 308 you can try. These are the SR25s, and if these fit wonderfully, you know that Scar Heavies will, and they do. Voila, look at that. Fucking magic. Let's get that out of there. And then we have AK-74 mags. So as I had heard it, these were only supposed to really retain 1 AK-74 magazine. But I want to see if she can take 2. Start from the front. Come on, you. Let's see if you can do it, girl. Oh, hey, look at that. She can take 2. A little awkward. Your closure's not the best with 2 AK mags in there, but it will close. That would probably get knocked open very easily. So I probably would stick, for retention purposes alone, stick to 1 AK mag per pouch. And last but not least, I have a chopped up G36 magazine in here. I've cut the little lugs off and trimmed it up a little bit, so it's not quite a great test for a G36 mag, but it's still a little chunkier than other mags, and it did fit great. You could definitely hold 1 per. As far as with the lugs, I couldn't tell you because I cut all of mine off. So, that's the mag pouches, and they are permanently sewn to the rig, so you're not going to be able to remove them. Theoretically, you can plus up. You can hold 4 308s, 4 AK-74s, or 8 AR. If you really had to with the wings, if you were going to run just 4 AKs, you could plus up with an open-topped speed reload pouch for a 5th magazine. And on this side, you could run a small GP or a small, like, little medical blowout kit type thing. Kind of sky's the limit, or a radio pouch. It's up to you. So as far as the dangler goes, we're going to take that off. I had a Cry radio wing on there too. So this little hooks area, it's going to just kind of keep it from being able to connect. But if you really wanted to, you could take a small piece of fabric loop that you can buy like at a Joann Fabric or a Hobby Lobby and stick it on there, and then you'd be able to hear this there and it wouldn't move around. Just a little thing you could do to it if you wanted. This backing is really nice. It's a large box stitch with a center stitch, kind of keeping it a little more firm, a little more kind of rigidish. I like that. A lot of the other ones I've had on other chest rigs, they are just a rectangular stitch, and then this tends to get all screwy and the warps really bad. So I think that'll be robust and be able to take a lot of on-off and maintaining towards the body. On the back here, you have an Onward Research logo. It's really nice, very slick and aesthetically pleasing. The actual strap itself, it's four connection. You've got 2 connection points back here and then 2 in the front. You have a loop field on the back of this H harness portion where you can run IFF. I have an American flag on there, IR flag. Get that out of here. Is really nice. The straps themselves are 2-inch woven multicam webbing, and they are comfortable. I decided to mess around with this a little bit before I did the review, just to give them a little better, instead of just unboxing and going, oh, look, it's cool, it's a chest rig, and it's made of fabric. I wanted to test these straps out because he talks about me not running with a rig or a pack, and they did play well with my pack. And my pack's pretty loaded down, so I was like, all right, sweet. These are legit. They're what he says. So the actual straps themselves, as you see here, they've got multiple points where you can run this Quasim buckle, so you can change the ride height of the rig depending on your torso and body type, and I think that is fantastic. That is most definitely a change that a lot of companies have not done, and he was definitely forward thinking there. He has some cord management here for running antennas and the whatnot. I like that. And then he has 3 pieces of pals right here, here, and here. That's for easily attaching push-to-talks, tourniquet, whatever you really had to right here on the shoulder, you could. And that's great. I really like that. As far as the back of the straps go, the adjustment is pretty easy. And I like the one wrap on the adjustment points. It's a little fat, a little bulky. I might consider just running it up and then taping it down. But at the same time, I do like that they added that. It is nice to have good webbing management. So definitely a cool chest rig. Definitely right up my alley with stuff that I like. It has kind of got a little older Guat flavor to it. And I like that quite a bit. It's definitely very reminiscent of some rigs I ran when I was in Iraq, but with modernized features and bringing up the game. Truly is definitely a rig within the name. Recce, in my opinion. Recce, that's the hotness. Because you're going to be able to just run your fighting load on here. You're not going to be able to overload the shit out of this thing. And if you really need a plus up, that's where a dangler comes in. And these 2 points here for adding pouches. Like I showed you when I first started the video, we have the Cry radio pouch. You could run that little wing back here. I think Spiritus makes a wing similar, and a couple other companies, you can run those wings back there for your radio, have it close to the body, and not have to take up any of this real estate right here if you didn't want to. Definitely a cool rig. Time will tell if it was worth the price point, but the price point wasn't too bad. It was definitely comparable to other offerings in this space, and to be quite honest with you, I think it may have even been a little more affordable than some other offerings. So that's my overview of the Onward research. It sounds so similar. Onward research Recce chest rig. I do look forward to giving this some use and running it in some BB War games, and even running it once I'm able to start getting a little more mobile and doing some distance hiking and like road marching type shit. I do plan on wearing this along with a pack to give it a good, like, once over and good go. I hope you guys got something out of this review. I hope you liked it. If you had been hearing about this rig and not seen it up close, or not seen it outside of its own parent company talking about it, well, I hope you got something, and I hope you like this. As always, get out there, guys. Try new products, try new kit. LARP hard. Train. Fucking train. And play Airsoft. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.